Hello everyone, it's Hobo Bubble here and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft 1.21 World. So, in today's video, you're probably wondering why I am flying around, and it is because we are in creative mode. So, the reason I'm in creative is actually because I want to get started on building our little house, a starter house, just to get us by. And then later into the series, we'll create our big old house, and that would be our forever home. But I just wanted something to get us by for right now, since this little cave thing is not getting us by. We need some more room. We need some storage. We need. So the first thing that I'm actually doing right now is terraforming. And that is because we need a big old spot of land. And I've got a cute idea for how I want to do a retaining wall back here. I think a retaining wall would look so good. We're going to make it out of bricks, actually. And then bricks will be our detail that we're going to add to our area. I've got so many ideas running up my sleeve. I am super inspired. I am so excited to show you guys how I build. And I actually haven't made a big build like this, and not really a big build, but I haven't really built anything like this in a very long time, since I'm usually good at building in creative mode other than the fact that I like creative mode because I get to kind of build how I want to with no limitations. So hopefully this is going to look good, but I want to show you guys how I make the retaining wall, because I feel like that is going to be a necessary part to the structure of our build, kind of like in the background, because it would be awkward just to have some random dirt hill. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that would look pretty awkward. Ooh, is there a block that is good that can mix? I don't want to do copper. Maybe I can do copper. Waxed. Let's see how that looks. Okay, I do like the way that that looks. It kind of looks a little washed off. Perfect. Okay. And the next thing I want to do is use, where is the walls? There they are. Make a wall back here. I feel like that's going to look really good. Perfect. That looks so good so far. I'm loving the way that this looks. And then let's go ahead and get rid of this tree, so that way we have some more room to work with. Oh gosh, and of course, the noises scared the crap out of me. Alright, I'm going to work on this just a little bit more, and then I'll be right back with my results. Alrighty, so this is what I ended up Of course, there's a pillager raid right here. But this is the landscaping that I decided to go with, kind of on the shorter side. And then this is our little palette that we're going to be using, minus the these guys. I forgot the name of them. But this is our palette that we're going to go with, and let's get started. Alrighty, so now that I did a few things to our area, this is kind of the shape that I'm going to go with. This looks a little awkward right now, but I'm going to work with it. But this is kind of the shape that I want to start with, that I am loving. Okay, so I am really liking how this is looking so far with the roof and some of the details. I decided to go with spruce details, since it added a bit of a contrast with the sandstone. The roof style wanted it to be a little more flatter, so that's why I decided to go with this style. Next thing that I want to do is I really want a balcony somewhere, and I'm thinking maybe on this side. This side should be where the balcony is. So we're going to make a second story, and then this time it's actually going to be out of this smooth sandstone, so it adds a bit of a layer but not too obvious because I want it to be seamless, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this layer. Okay, I like how that looks so far. And then you know what? Let's go ahead and blend it in right there. Awesome. So then this is actually where the flooring is going to be. So I'm going to add it really quick just so that way I know what I'm gonna look for. So let's go ahead and add our standing bits. It's gonna be 4 high as well to match the upstairs. Perfect. Love that. So what I'm going to add next is some details. Ooh, let's go with the sandstone ones instead of the smooth sandstone. And then let's go ahead and grab some slabs. And let's do the cut sandstone ones. So obviously adding some circular bits. And then I just want to see how this looks. I think that's too much circular bits. So I'm going to reduce that real quick. Oopsies. Oopsies again. And then replace that. There we go. I like the way that that looks. I think that looks pretty good. Now the question is, do I want to add a border across here? You know what? I think if we added a border, it should be out of slabs. Ooh, maybe it should be out of bricks. Hold on 1 second. Replace that. What about that? You know what? Let's keep it for right now. And then we'll decide here in a little bit if we're going to keep it. Let's start with the next floor. Ooh, actually, let's go in with the roofing. So this side is actually going to come in from this angle. So notice how this is going to add some dimension. So this is going to be going the north-south way. Meanwhile, this is going east and west. So that's going to add a lot of dimension to our build. And I'll explain why. Actually, you can kind of already notice. I don't even have to explain. You can already tell what it's adding to the build. And then let's add our bricks. Oops. Come back over here. Perfect. I like that. I like the way that that looks. And then we'll come back in with these bits. cover it with the brick. And then bam, bam. Awesome. Let's add some lanterns. Ooh, I like the way that this is coming out. This is coming out really well. Alright, so this is what I'm doing on this side over here. So I wanted to add a bit of a kind of hanging balcony for some flowers to put along there. And then I did this hanging roof style just so it adds a little depth into our build. This is what the front of the house is looking like so far. I really want to add another large A-frame roof, but it's flat, to kind of mix into this bit. I might go ahead and extend this portion right there so it levels out the roof. So it might be hanging out just a little bit. And then I added this little tiny balcony so that way we just have, because I'm thinking the style of this one should have open windows, kind of like this size in here. And yeah, that's pretty much all I've got so far. I'm loving how this is turning out. What do you guys think so far? It does look a little strange that this is kind of higher in shape. But honestly, I don't mind it too much because it matches. So let's go ahead and get started. I want to fix this bit in here real quick. Let's leave that like that. Okay, so in this side, I want to do, let's see if that's even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So we need to kind of add this little portion. Perfect. And then for the windows, I'm thinking a 1x1 or 1x4. A 1x4 with some trap doors. I'm just thinking on one side would look good. And then let's add some trap doors. Ooh, let's put that back real quick. And then for these typical parts, I'm going to leave blank. I think that adds enough shape to it. And now let's work down here. So I'm thinking about extending this portion. There we go. And then adding windows. Let's add some sandstone stairs. Let's actually set it up like this. And I'll show you why. Because it's very important that down here gets actual windows instead of open windows like I did on the other side. Let's add that right there. And that is because that's going to make sure that there are no monsters getting in. So I'll show you what I mean. We're going to go in with clear glass. Glass panes. See, and it doesn't even look strange at all. It looks like that was meant to be. Let's add those. And then add the indoor ones. Perfect. That's looking good so far. And then maybe we could do this one. Perfect. Should we add frames to this one? Nah, let's keep it open. Oh my gosh, this is looking so good. I'm loving how this is looking. So this side, I want to do something different. I'm thinking a lattice style with some mangrove leaves. And I'll show you what I mean. So like adding some, not really lattice, but adding some vines going up the walls. Would look really good. That looks really neat. I love how that looks. Okay. Let's work on this bottom tier down here. I don't want anything extravagant, so we're going to go with these kind of windows. And then let's do a one right there, one right there. Get our slabs. Here we go. And then do the same over here. Perfect. And then we'll add our windows. That looks so cute. And then we'll do the same thing. But this one, we're going to do like we did to that one side. But we're going to shorten it a little bit. Okay, let's take a look to see how that looks. What if we did it like this? And then grab our slabs. How about that? Much better. And then we can even increase this by 1. Bam, 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 bam. Much better. Much, much better. Okay. Now, this part is going to get a little tricky. I don't have a plan for this one yet. So we're going to come back to that. In the meantime, let's add our windows to all of these on the inside. Bam, 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 bam. And then we'll come back and light it up in a minute. I just want to make sure that first we've got all our windows so that way mobs don't really get inside. Okay. And then I told myself that I would add that little bit over here, so that's what I'm going to do to even out this roof. Okay. Let's get started. I'm thinking another A-frame roof. Aim style frame roof. Let's add this. Yeah, honestly, I didn't really get any answers in the comments, so I hope that it's okay that I did this in creative. If not, that's totally okay. We'll try to work on a compromise or maybe sacrifice some diamonds for the build that we made today. If you guys were like, no, we didn't want creative. But the reason why I went with it was because I didn't really get any response. So I was like, okay, I guess I'm guessing that they are okay with me doing it in creative. I'm not really sure, but we'll go with it. So I hope you guys enjoy this build at least and are liking how it is looking so far. I think it's looking super good. I have no idea what I'm going to do with that one side, but hopefully I'll get some inspiration along the way. Oh my goodness, take a look at this. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I kind of like it. I kind of think that this is just the beginning of a new little series of builds that I'm going to be doing that's Greek inspired. But let me know what y'all think in the comments, because maybe I'm just being hard on myself, or maybe I'm just delusional. But I don't know, maybe it looks okay. Let's take a look on the inside and see what we've got. Definitely got a creeper in here, so let's go ahead and take care of this guy real quick, and then we'll clear our inventory. Take care of that guy. And then let's go ahead and fill in the floor for ourselves, or should we do that in survival? You know what? I told myself that I would build in creative, so I might as well go ahead and give ourselves a floor that we deserve. Definitely not a llama, that's for sure. But at least we can get ourselves a floor going. Oh my goodness, my English today is not very good. Not that it usually is, but for sure today not doing that great. So I wanted to hop on here and tell you about my experience that I had at a facial today. So I decided to go and support my friend Marissa. She is studying to be an esthetician at a school that is near us that I cannot disclose the name of, but her name is Marissa, and she has been my close friend for a very long time. And I thought I'd go and support her because, I mean, she deserves it. And also, I wanted myself a nice little facial since I'm not very good about treating myself to those kinds of things. So I told myself this year that I would be a bit better about it. And so I went ahead and booked it, and I booked it for today. And let me tell you, I have never been more proud of her in my whole life than today. She did so good. I'm so proud of her for how far she has come in her journey and becoming an esthetician, a student esthetician. How do we want these stairs? Should we have them going up this way? Like right here? Sorry for the long pause. I just really wanted to make sure that these stairs look right and that they're not in some weird little pattern. I think that looks okay. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks okay. But I decided to go ahead and get myself a facial. I was so relaxed. I have never been that relaxed in a very long time. Since the beginning of the year when I got my massage and my hydrofacial from the med spa that I went to. And she, as you guys know, well, I don't think you guys know this, but I have a condition called rosacea. It's basically when there is redness all over my face that is caused by the blood running through my face too quickly. And it's a very common condition that most people don't even realize that they have. But I've known it for quite some time. I just had never been diagnosed until recently. But so she customized a skincare facial that was perfect for me and perfect for my rosacea. That I was super grateful for because she didn't want it to be super abrasive, that it would actually damage my skin barrier. So I was super happy that she customized that facial for me and honestly did a great job. She used a fan brush instead of like these exfoliating pads that they have at the school to apply like a mask over my face. But it was super relaxing and I loved it. She did such a good job. But yeah, shout out to my SD bestie for doing such a great facial on me, and I appreciate you so much. Alright, next thing to do for today's video is to get some stuff rolling. I really think that we should expand this by making another one of these bad boys. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a cauldron. And then let's grab, where did they go? Pointed dripstone. And then we're going to need this block when it drops. There we go. And then bam! Even though we are going to be moving, it still wouldn't help to get ourselves some more lava going. Let's add that. Put that away. Alrighty. So, we've got some stuff that we need to start moving to the new house, and that is going to require a lot of wood that I don't think we really have, to be honest. So, let's go ahead and cut some trees down. Starting off with this bad boy. And don't worry, we are going to replant, of course, like I always do. Ooh, is it getting nighttime? I hope not. But I think it is. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you are enjoying today's video. And if you like the build that I made. I hope you guys do, because it took a very long time. But I like it. I think it looks okay. Maybe I'm just being too hard on myself. I don't know. Who knows? But let's go ahead and grab some wood. So that way we can make some more chests. Ooh, we should probably go to sleep real quick. Let's sleep this night through. Let me show you guys what I have done in the meantime. So, as you can tell, I did some work out here, but we're going to get to that in just a few moments. I added my bed up here and I made another one. Put some roses down, and downstairs, this is kind of a rough little shape that we've got going on, but I organized our chests with our junk drawer, our kind of drops drawer, our stone, dirt, wool slabs drawer. We got some wood and all of our goody goods. And then this is my current stuff from when I was in creative, so don't mind that real quick. Let's just grab our stuff. Gotta grab our pork chops, of course. And our arrows. And my shield. Perfect. Okay. So now that we've got that done, out here I just added some roses and a good little path going on. I'm going to the back side, and let me show you what I've done over here. I added another retaining wall, and I leveled it out going over to our cave area. So that way we could still get access to our lava, which that is ready for us, but I don't have a bucket on me right now. So that way we can get into our cave. Now, to end today's episode, I want to go ahead and check on our little farm and see how it's going. Looks like everything is pretty much almost done. And then we'll go ahead and replant our crops. And get our potatoes. Ooh, look at all these potatoes. Potatoes for days. Awesome. Ooh, wait, I need that. And then take care of our little carrot farm. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and let's grab some seeds real quick, just because I'm lazy and I don't want to run back to the house. And also we could use the terraforming of this grass, so might as well. Come on, give me some grass. I mean some seeds, please. Please give me some seeds. Ooh. Perfect. Okay. I think that's pretty much all we need from there. Alrighty. Oh my gosh, our little house is looking so good. Look at all these eggs. Let's start making some babies. Alrighty, and then we'll make some. All these moo-moos. Perfect. Alright. And then we've got to cut back on our chicken population in here. It's growing a little too much. No! Okay. We got 2 chickadees out here. Where did he just go? Did he go back in there? The one that was just out here? Nope, he's right there. And I don't have any seeds, so that's nice. My bad. Sorry, little chickie. Here we go. Got 1 chicken back. So, let's go ahead and put away our inventory real quick and then cook these potatoes so that way we've got some food for the next episode, and then we'll be ready to go mining, I guess. Which I think is going to be good for us since we need some more stuff. Let's use... Actually, why don't we use the lava? Yeah, let me go ahead and grab the lava real quick because then we can cook some of the copper that we've got in there and then some of the gold that we've got. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. In between episodes, I'm also going to work on the exterior of that cave entrance. Might make it more open. And then I might put another bed in there just so that way I've got a bed for just in case. Alrighty, let's go ahead and cook these potatoes and then got a lot to cook. Put some of this wool away. Put these feathers away, of course. And you know what time it is, guys. I'm going to end today's episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's build and today's episode. If you guys did, please make sure to like and comment that you guys like it. And then I will do some more in the next videos. If you guys like that, let me know. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye, y'all.